else besides a female could drag a fat man all around the world? She laughs and giggles because she doesn't think that I see her sneaking all the gum right now with Jim Carrey, Another Christmas Carol. Has anybody seen that? Do you like it? I've heard many good things about it, so I want to belt out tunes just like Rosemary Clooney did in White Christmas the Grinch. And we love stories where lost people are transformed. Now that movie Christmas really well because I wanted to be an actress so I could be the happiest person that ever. There I was at Christmas time. You see, I married my childhood sweetheart in December. One of them was, whose bed have your boots been under? Does my ring burn in the land? Have you been there? It's that dark black hole of transition. It's where we don't really know where we're going and we don't know where God is going to take us. Jesus died for my sins, but I didn't understand what a personal relationship was, and she shared that with me, that my devastation could be a blessing. Christmas came around again. I managed a whole year. Will it really work? I don't think so. So I decided I'm going to try it God's way. There was a crossroads and I had a toddler. That was my Christmas present that year. And my younger daughter was in a home for troubled teens in Utah. So there we went out to dinner. Grab your coat, we're going out to dinner. So their deal, Christmas. Thomas Kincaid looks like the most gorgeous Christmas that ever lived. Another one of my favorite movies. George Bailey, he had all those dreams. He wanted to travel, he wanted to go to college, he wanted to build bridges and do great, wonderful things. He wanted to shake the dust off this crummy little town. About my life, that I had to lose something. Now, what would happen if I leave these distorted glasses on for a long time? You become normal. Life in the middle of those obstacles. Upside down, He is good and He has a purpose for everything that happens to us. Whatever is true, whatever is good, whatever is worthy and excellent and praiseworthy, think on these things. That's trouble as a way that God stirs. And you know, if I had the life I wanted without the heartaches, to be in our life and speak to us in language that we understand. He knows how we're wired. He knows I love in the history of the world that has a personal side. To teach us that our life is worth something, like George Bailey. I want to tell you a little story about this song. It was written for, got to change this. I can't sing this. And they went to the songwriter and said, you know, can you change this? He says, I thought you wanted a song about being depressed. She said, I want a song about, and he's going to record a Holly Jolly Christmas. And so he says, can't we jolly this song up a little? Jesus came, Lord, together. Do I still have yearnings for the way that Christmas should be with my original family? Yes, I do. But I find it, what? The world doesn't understand that. You have to lose your like Grinch. And this is a very cool Grinch because he can put his hands inside his little pockets. You know, like he does on the, oh, he's very cool little man. What Christmas is all about. And she just kept believing in him no matter how grinchy and horrible and awful he got. We all get a prompting from God. We get this Cindy Lou Who had for the Grinches the way that God loves us. Let God write that story. To let him make the blockbuster movie of your life so that hear the bells on Christmas Day. And I'm going to share with you a little bit about Henry Wadsworth Longfellow as he wrote. So it was very, very tense times in this country. And on that year, I heard the bells on Christmas Day. Their old, familiar carols ended in hope. It took him almost 3 years to write that poem that has become a beloved Christmas carol. Without those complications and conflicts and struggles and trials. Because that's what makes it powerful and compelling. That's what gives other people hope, that they can feel that. But I have to believe that God's promises are real and that He, whatever it is, God will trust in His goodness, follow His light, give Him your story.